Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Bottom line, body game works. And I was going to talk about this yesterday, but got a little distracted. But today, though, I'm going to tell a story. Like Wednesday night, I was at my gym training my sons and stuff. So, I got them started warming up on the treadmill, right? And, took the jackets down to the locker room, lock everything up. Coming out the locker room, saw this big old dude, right? Or really actually walking to the locker room, saw this big old dude, white guy. He was just a little bit taller than me, had a shaved head, a bald head. Now, you know how you got some sectors in here think, they might give a brother like a shaved head or a bald head, but they say a white guy with a bald head, oh, it's over for him, right? All right. Anyway, he's a big old biker dude, right? You could tell he lift, and quite frankly, vibe he gave off, you could tell he could fuck up somebody if they got in his way, right? But he walked back and said, hey, yo, what's up? I said, yo, what's up? All right. He had a little bit of charisma and everything, right? All right, so put my son's stuff up, came upstairs. They were on the treadmills. The way it's set up, treadmills are facing one direction along this aisle, and then recumbent bikes and stuff like that facing another way. He was on a recumbent bike. Okay, didn't think about anything. Get my sons nice and, get their blood flowing and everything. All right, so this dude, though, he on a recumbent bike, and just to be clear, I'm going to put his age in the 40s. I'm not sure, but just the vibe I got. And you could tell even with his shaved head, he probably had a hair, so he lost some hair and stuff, right? Anyway, so sitting over there, I noticed this young girl came running over, right? Young girl, and she looked like, honestly, late teens to early 20s, right? Late teens to early 20s. And she was like, yeah, I haven't seen you in a while and everything. And my first immediate thought is, oh, is that his daughter? But then I said, nah, she wouldn't say something like that. And then, I'm here hustling and they just talking. But then I took a really good look. His hand was on her ass and they were uptight. I think if it was fewer people in there, she might have got on him and started riding him. I was like, that ain't his daughter. I was like, oh, snap. That ain't his daughter. Oh, yeah, just real quick. That reminded me of this time when I was working at this gym in Marlow Heights, Maryland and stuff, working as an attendant. And I remember I had to walk. There was this dude in there, right? And I ain't going to get a dude's nickname, but he was cut. He was cut. I mean, that dude, like, striations cut. Man, his body fat might have been about 8, right? All right, and big dude too. He wasn't. He had to be about 6 feet, 6'1" and stuff, right? So I walked over to the dude. I saw him doing something, so I said, "Okay, let me walk on over here. I gotta say something to this dude." So I walked over and said, "Yo, man," called his name. Can you find a way not to finger this woman on the floor? And he looked at me. Oh, my bad, man. And the girl that he was fingering, she was like, dude, stuff be happening in some of these gyms. People know it. Shit, my favorite is I was grinding this one girl at this gym on the racquetball court wall. If they had cameras in there, they saw they had a show. But anyway, right. I would say about, at the gym, okay, so we got this guy who, according to some experts, shouldn't be getting any women. But, I mean, he looked like a biker, and he had that roughneck build, though. Biker, like if he had a motorcycle Harley out here, I wouldn't have been surprised. Wait a minute, hold on for a second. Let me just blast this real quick. But, anyway, like I said, that roughneck thing. And I'm going to share a link to an interview I did with Cousin T Taw last week. We were talking about roughnecks. But it's all part of body game. Look, body game works. Women are turned on by men's bodies. Simple. Anybody who can't get that point are dudes who haven't worked out and quite frankly don't have a body that's worth talking about, that's going to draw women's attention. That's the only thing. And they totally clueless about the sexuality of women. That's why I promote body game. It's the primary thing that turns a woman on. It's the most universal thing that turns a woman on. Universal. Sure. And I know from personal experience. Body. Like, people, I know some people might look at it, oh, you ever get any women? Well, I've shared pictures of me when I was younger. And even now, women like the body build. Oh, just real quick, because, you know, it's funny, right? Sometimes people will see me on these videos and, you know, I might not look like I lift or anything, but I'm always, you know, I'm usually layered or something, but you only seeing the top part. You ain't seeing the rest. It was funny. A dude said something about my calves today. He said, yeah, that was like a beast. I said, it's just genetic. But that's always been my thing, and I've dealt with women all over the world. Like I said, on this brother Resell Black's podcast and stuff, used to live with a Japanese woman. That shit works. But I was thinking about that because I was going to say, it's funny, at all the self-improvement summits, there's always one person who say, I ain't know you that tall. I ain't know you were that buff. The shit works though. I'm going to tell you what, man. Body game works. Some people think it don't. And that just tell me they really don't understand women. Women go crazy over bodies. That's why you got male exotic dancers making the money they do. Gigolos make the money really off their bodies. Women travel on sex tourism vacations to get a man with a body. Shoot. The my bad man usually got a good body. That's why they be checking out some sports. It's the body. Anybody who say that, I tell you what. Anybody who actually believes that shit, I challenge them to show their bodies. Not just talk some shit. I challenge them. I challenge them to get in the comments and show legitimately, not somebody else's body, their body. Because that's one thing I peeped. Anybody who got something against body game usually don't have that body. They don't work out or anything. And I peeped that shit. Because the thing is, it works. In fact, another thing, look up hen parties, y'all. Hen parties. Those are like bachelorette parties. All the girls get together, whatever. Sometimes they ain't even bachelorette parties. Sometimes the girls just get together. They'll hire a male exotic dancer to dance. But let's just say they getting some happy endings and shit. And it's on his body. It's on his body. Shoot. That's the one thing. Because I'm going to tell you what. People call me the field master for one reason, man. I mean, out here, anything I talk about, if I haven't seen this out in public, if I haven't witnessed this, or I haven't known somebody to do this, or I haven't done it myself, I don't talk about it. I don't talk about it. Even when some people might remember when I talked about no-touch orgasm. I witnessed that shit, so I'm like, and I know there's a subculture of men practicing Tantra and stuff who doing just that. So it's like, some of them came through me, because something came through me, and hooked up with Master Yao, and he's teaching them. So my bottom line is, look, I've seen this and I know it. And when I think about, I say 80% of the men I knew were getting multiple women. That men who told me, or men who wrote in some comments, men like I'm in a social circle, I'm hearing the women talk about them. There's been multiple times there'd be a woman said, oh yeah, I sucked his dick. Or, yeah, they talking about it. Shit. Be in an office or something, the women talking about it, dude. Like that office fuck file, shout out Cousin T Taw, some real shit. They talking about it, dude. I talked about one time, they were talking about me in the office. A woman told me, she said, yeah, you breaking these hearts for me. But the main thing is the body. I say, like I said, 80%. There's always an exception. Look, I give it to you. There's always an exception. Somebody who might, honestly, you got some who just got an extremely handsome face. Not like pedestrian or conventional, but extremely handsome. And even they got to have a decent body build. Or somebody got that charisma like crazy. But all the rest, either they got that roughneck build or that alpha showpiece build. Like real muscular or something. Look like they could dance for a living. I'm never, and seriously, I'm saying 80%. These are actual motherfuckers I know. And plus, you know, I got that academic background, so I put out surveys and stuff, questionnaires and everything on different platforms. And I had dudes, and one of the things I would ask them, man, hey, what's your body build? And y'all be, shoot. Because I'm going to tell you something with women, man. Just like we attract, see, one thing, a lot of men don't get one simple point. What makes us want to fuck a woman? What makes us want to fuck a woman? Her breasts, her big old butt, her little small waist, like fat little juicy round ass legs. Let's just be real. Ain't too many women, let's be real, not too many guys are jonesing for some woman who's either A, overweight, or B, don't have any shape, built like a stick figure. Let's just be real. It's their body. I don't care what their face look like. And now, like I said, there's always an exception, but let's be real. I mean, shoot, you got guys saying, "Oh, I don't want that big girl." I mean, some dudes will mess with them, but let's just say who they want to get with. It's stuff. You know, it's the body. Women are the exact same way. A lot of guys don't get that one point. See, when women, any man who's had sex with a woman, no, that's some fantasy shit, or paying for some sex work or something like that. And say, hey, real quick, I remember somebody on a video asked me, what's a sex worker? I say, use some common sense. And then somebody else came on there and was like, well, maybe he's trying to get your idea about it. Sex worker, come on. I don't like asking stupid questions. But anyway, think about who we want the body. Women the exact same way. Any man who don't get that, I can tell he ain't been around a woman, and he's probably a virgin. And if he did get some pussy, with some sympathy pussy from some woman with an unfortunate face and a less than desirable body. Seriously. Women go crazy over bodies when they looking at a man's body. Like, a man's body can put a woman into a trance. I still remember this. It was a black Muslim woman. Anybody familiar with them? Especially in America, you know, they very disciplined. I never forget. And, you know, they more on that intellectual thing and everything. One of Farrakhan's people. I never forget, man. It was this dude walking through the mall with no shirt on. She went into a trance. I was like, man. I mean, dude, if y'all just, look up some videos, look up some videos of the Magic Mike shows in Vegas or something, Chippendales, all of that. Women go into a trance when they see a body. They'll like a face, and they'll say, hey, cutie, handsome. They go into a straight trance. They be trying to touch him and everything. They just be rubbing him. In fact, Cousin T Taw, he had shared a clip of him and stuff. Oh, he just standing there just with his shirt off, man. Women coming straight up, they love bodies, man. They love bodies. And I don't know why men can't. Well, you know what? I know why. And I mentioned it. A lot of guys don't want to work out or something, but they got that fantasy. And I'm like, dude, that's one of the best things. Look, I told you, I've worked at 3 different gyms, been working out in a gym since, really consistently since the late 80s. And I've seen it. All you have to do is all you have to do is pay attention. You seen a woman, some dude, muscular, some woman looking at him or something. And I'm going to tell you what, just on a practical level, dudes need to be building up in the gym anyway. Man, these women out here, man, there's some women at my gym. I first saw them and stuff, and there's a few of them. And you know what? They ain't had that butt dunk, because, you know, I'm going to look. You know, they had decent body, maybe some fat thighs, you know, decent and shit. You know? And I might not see them for a while, or really, even when I'm seeing them there, I'm into my work, I ain't paying attention. I lost count of how many times I done seen some woman build her ass up. I mean, shoot, at my gym, man, that's all they just be squatting all the time. You'll see about 5 or 6 young girls especially squatting. And then older women, they trying to keep what they got up. The fuck they gonna want somebody who ain't doing the same thing? They want somebody just sitting at home. They want that motherfucker crawling on top of them. Shoot. They want it for shoot. And some, like one of my buddies at the gym, she's doing some, some leg work with some dumbbells, both 45s. You think she want a man who can't lift that? And she fine too? Seriously, like just on a practical level. Use some common sense out of these women. I don't know, some people be talking about all these like women out of shape. Well, these women out of all these other women. I'm gonna hit on that on Monday, but dude, you want the fine ones, don't you? Shit, you want the women with those bodies, and they be going crazy. Shoot, they be looking. Shoot, they be checking. They'll compliment you. Say, oh yeah, you looking good. You swole, okay. Shit. And it works. I mean, like I said, what do you think these women be doing at these hen parties? Look it up. Hen parties. Look it up. Or bachelorette parties. Look it up. Look it up. You'll find something. Sometimes you might find a video somebody's talking about what they be doing. And they ain't always paying either. They be, sometimes they be giving the shit up for free. They might kidnap a dude or something. He got that good body build. Say, hey, come on over. Down. They'll take turns. Shoot. I get guys asking about getting in the sexual shadow world. Well, if your ass ain't a billionaire, hit the fucking gym. You'll get invited. Because I knew this dude and stuff. I knew a couple dudes. They say they got invited to those parties, but you know what? You could tell they had that body. Shoot, working in the gym. I get some women, they be cool with me. And they be like, hey, Rom, what's up with that dude over there? Nah, I was like, yeah, he ain't cool and stuff. A couple weeks later, you hear she was like, yeah, he was good in bed. Shit, women will tell you. Oh, let me be clear about something. You will get some women who will publicly say, oh, no, that's not, we don't want that. Shadow world, Joe. If a woman's, I'm going to tell you something with now. Take what a woman says in front of people with a grain of salt. Now, I've said personally, I've talked with plenty of women. They tell me some stuff. I've also said, oh, that's when I'm talking with them in private. I've told y'all before, I take it with anything they say publicly with a grain of salt. In fact, I remember this dude, he was telling me about, he was in his social circle, right? He was in his social circle. And there was one of those women, and everybody was over at this house. And they were just talking, and this one woman talking about what she didn't do with me. Saying, no, I don't do all that. Right, okay. So after a while, all the women left. Like the event, whatever it was over. All the women left, right? And it was just a dude. And you know, sometimes the fellas get to talking and everything. This dude told me, the dude's telling me a story. He said about 1 o'clock in the morning, there was a knock on the host door. That one of those same women was coming back, and she was dressed provocatively. She hadn't realized the rest of them hadn't really left yet. So, they'll say that because sometimes women will say, well, we don't want that. We wouldn't get with that type of guy. That's because they still need guys who are going to simp for them. They still need guys to move their furniture. They still need guys who are going to take them to an expensive Ruth Chris dinner or something. Or to one of those Brazilian beef places. They still need the regular guys. They still need the betas to do some of the heavy lifting and shit. So what they gonna say publicly? They gonna fuck their game up? Shit. Hey, Joe Roughneck, here it come. If you with one of those girls, shoot, double back home one day. When you hear that noise from your bedroom and stuff, and she's screaming and shit, that dude, that big muscular dude who be up in the gym all the time gonna look back at you and be like, my bad. It's you, man? All right, man. Hey, dude, I got another couple hours, man. Hey, man, my wallet's right there, man. Get some money out. Go get you some coffee, man. Yeah. But, yeah, body game, man. Seriously, though, man. In fact, I'm going to tell you what would be hype. Get a bunch of dudes who follow every little philosophy. I don't care what it is, right? And then put them in a room full of women who don't really know what the dudes are doing there, and then see who wins. That would be hype. That would be hype. Like get 3 dudes each who follows each philosophy. And, you know, it could be having a mouthpiece, regular game, body game, money and status. Put them all in the room together with some women, 100 women, and see who's going to do what at the end of the night. That would be hype. Any event planners or something, if you think you can put that together, shoot. Because I'll bring my team through. Brother B, hey, Brother B, hit another, do another set, man. I'm got to get you up for that one. So anyway, right. That's all I got for today, y'all. Y'all have a good weekend, and I got something for y'all on Monday. I'm you know me, I'll step on some toes, but I bring truth. I gotta bring something. There's something so jacked up that a lot of dudes are thinking and shit. I gotta call this shit out. So anyway, y'all wait for that shit. And I can't do it on the couch and everything. I can't do it on the couch. This gotta be a ROM video. This gotta be a car ROM video. I might have to go into Romeo for this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna piss some people off. But I don't care. Just for the record, though, I live in Bel Air, Maryland. And on a serious note, anybody who got a serious thing against it, hey, I don't mind debating you or something, but it got to be face-to-face. You got to be face-to-face. Because my thing is, if you got a problem, if you can't state your position publicly, showing your face in front of the person you got a problem with, that's weakness to me. Everything I say, I'm prepared to say it, right? Look at somebody in the eye and do it. I've done it before. I've had people disagree with all my philosophy in seminars right in front of me. Now, I ain't say I ain't hit them or anything, but I respected them at least because they said, okay, they looked me in the eye, said their thing. I corrected them, but still, I said, you know, I give you some dap. You know, seriously. Because I'm seeing too many dudes suffering out here unnecessarily when all you had to do, I mean, if you follow just that basic right there, you're going to improve. Like I said, just even coming from the gym, I mentioned this dude before. There was this dude in there, and he seemed kind of awkward and everything, and he was just being there real quiet doing his lifts. I noticed after about a year, he even walks differently now. I was like, oh, shit. Damn. You know, the stick-up kids, they see him walking, they'll think about it now. At least think about it. It's that deep. But yeah, body game, it works. It works. In fact, that's why we got the body game movement. We got a lot of content creators coming out. Tarek Talks, Prince Quadesh. Check him out, man. That dude, man. That dude big and motherfuckers and shit, man. He ain't no joke. So check him out. Check him out. Shit, we got some dudes doing some stuff, you know. So that's getting even bigger. I'm running into like content I ain't even know was there. I say, wait, with body game, Rom Wills? Shit. They confirming it. People I don't even know confirming it. So look, I mean, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it, but you know, that big fat butt girl that you seeing that butt dunk on her and she be doing squats all the time. Shoot, she ain't gonna mess with you unless she think you can handle it. And that's something else too. And me and Cousin T Taw talked about it during that when we talked about roughnecks. Man, some of these women out here, they got those bodies and shit. They be lifting and they be doing those squats. They want somebody who can toss them. It's just that simple. They want somebody who could flip them. They don't want no scrawny dude. They stronger than. Shoot. That's what I'm saying, just on a practical level. And shoot, even at my gym, some of the times the dudes be going in there shooting the breeze, all that, the women be like, I'm like, damn. Be in there 2 hours and shit, they be going hard as shit. And shoot, and what they want a hard man. Physically hard. More ways than one. So anyway, y'all, that's all I got for today. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.